Que se oiga. Buenos días y bienvenidos al Barrio Café. My name is Silvana Salcido Esparza, and I would like to acknowledge that I stand on the sacred ancestral land of the Tonorum. Having said that, let me tell you, Barrio Cafe has been a source of celebration in happy times, a source of food and community in sad times, and today, of all times, it's a source of celebration. First of all, I get to welcome all of you to my barrio. And secondly, and most importantly, I have the honor of welcoming our Senator, Mark Kelly. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce and welcome Sharon Harper.
It's a beautiful day in Arizona here at the Barrio Cafe. Thank you, Chef. Arizona has spoken and has made it clear they want a leader with a dependable voice, a steady hand, and a brilliant mind. They want someone to solve complexities, understand right and wrong on the world stage, dedicated to deliver results and diplomacy to bring leadership together. That choice has been clearly made. The enthusiastic support on the campaign trail and at the ballot box has truly brought Republicans, Democrats, and independents together. And those who did not vote or voted for another, please join us. The race is over, and Senator Kelly is here for you. We welcome you, and together we will fight for what we care most about, the people of Arizona. The state of Arizona is unique, and we have a history of storied leaders. Arizona is well known for our Western spirit of independence and greatness. Leaders like Governor Doug Ducey, Senators Hayden Goldwater, Kyle Flake, the amazing, wonderful, incredible Congresswoman Gabby Giffords, Ed Pastor, Janet Napolitano, others. And these leaders have set the bar very, very high. And our beloved hero, Senator John McCain, who was so revered and respected around the world and who served in this Senate seat before you, he would be so honored today. Senator McCain would be proud that another highly decorated Navy aviator, a brilliant engineer, who then excelled to become an astronaut, and then the commander of the Space Shuttle Endeavour. He has taken up the Arizona flag, and he will serve as senator for the great state of Arizona. Senator Kelly, you have promised to serve every single Arizona resident, Republican, Democrat, Independent. Your door is open. You have an unwavering and laser-focused commitment to collaborate, to solve issues, finalize decisions, and deliver results. This is such a lucky day for Arizona. Welcome, Senator Kelly.
Thank you. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, everybody, for being here. What a great day today. A great night last night. Gabby and I were at the Elton John concert. But it's fantastic to be here today. And after, more votes have been counted, it's clear that we've been successful in this mission. Right, Gabby? And I'm so honored that Arizona has entrusted me to represent our state in the United States Senate for 6 more years. And I'd like to thank my family, my friends, my campaign team, and the tens of thousands of people over the past few years who have made phone calls, who have knocked on doors, who have chipped in a few bucks and worked late nights and early mornings You are all the reason that we are successful. And I also want to thank our state's election officials, honorable Republicans and Democrats, who are doing the important work of making sure that Arizonans' votes and voices are heard, and their votes are counted as quickly and as transparently as possible. Now, after a long election, it can be tempting to remain focused on the things that divide us. But we've seen the consequences that come when leaders refuse to accept the truth and focus more on conspiracies of the past than solving the challenges that we face today. And for the past 2 years, as we face these challenges, there has not been a day, not a day has gone by, where I have not remembered that I am sitting in the Senate seat of Senator John McCain. Senator McCain embodied everything it was to be a leader. And at a time when our state and our country remain divided, his legacy of building bridges and focusing on Arizona is an example of what we all should do and what we should look to. Especially because while we face serious challenges, we also know that when we come together and focus on solutions, we can make progress. After politicians caved time and time again to Big Pharma, we finally beat them. And we're now lowering the cost of prescription drugs for seniors. And after politicians failed to respond to mass shooting after horrible mass shooting, Republicans and Democrats came together and passed a gun safety and mental health law. And after decades of politicians saying that they'd bring manufacturing back to America, we are finally doing it. Last month I spoke to an Arizonan named Tarji. Now, Tarji's a single mom with 3 kids who was out of work for more than a year. Then she found an email in her spam folder inviting her to apply to the Quick Start program at Estrella Mountain Community College. She applied to this program, and she got in. And after completing the 10-day program, she got an interview and then a job at Intel. Now, Tarji is a semiconductor manufacturing technician. Now, think about that for a second. I mean, in just a couple of weeks, she went from struggling to make ends meet to her spam folder, and then to the first. We generally try not to look in there, but this is one time it worked out okay. But then to the first step in a new career that you can actually raise a family on. A career which, by the way, does not require a 4-year degree. Now, that's life-changing. And by creating the jobs of the future here in Arizona and getting folks the skills they need to work them, we're going to make sure that Tarji's story is just the beginning. Because there is a lot more work to do. For mothers like Tarji who are working harder and harder to get ahead, for the 3rd and 4th generation farmers in Pinal County who are leaving their fields unplanted in the middle of a drought, for the restaurant owner in Flagstaff, or the home builder in Tucson who is getting pinched by supply chain bottlenecks, for the Arizona women who have spent months making it loud and clear that they will not stand. They will not stand for having their fundamental right to an abortion taken away. And for the parents all across the state who are lying awake at night trying to figure out how they're gonna afford Christmas presents next month or college tuition next year. The way to solve these problems isn't by pointing fingers. It's not by dividing people. It's by listening and finding common ground. And as we see in the results here in Arizona and across the country this week, no one party has a monopoly on good ideas or the support of voters. But I have seen that when we seek to represent everyone, not just the people who voted for us, we're capable of extraordinary things. And nowhere is that more true than here in Arizona, a state that is defined by our toughness, by our work ethic, by the different places we all come from in pursuit of the same dreams for our families. Centuries ago, the Hohokam people dug canals in the dry valley floor, irrigating their crops to thrive in the desert. Today, in the view of these same canals, we're building facilities that will manufacture the most advanced microchips ever made. That's who we are. And that's where we're heading, but only if we stick together. So to Arizonans, my commitment to you remains the same. I will always be honest with you. I will always put our state ahead of politics, and I will always work to find common ground and deliver results that move Arizona forward. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Gabby. Boom. Thank you. Gabby.